Well, we switched it up. We moved our setup, brought everything over here up the mountain, a little higher elevation. We had quite a bit of activity over on the other stand, but they just weren't coming by close enough to get a shot. Seen a few does this morning and a couple of little bucks. I don't think I got a shot either one of them. They were small, but they were pushing those does around. And there's just a lot of sign in here, and hopefully we'll get a mature buck to cruise through. Got some wind, cover our noise. Might get pretty good in here. Well, this is our first morning in this stand. Last night we had a doe and a fawn come through. Oh man, they are spooky little critters, man. With this, the wind was blowing, and man, I don't even know if I'd have been able to draw on them because they were so skittish, but at least I got some deer showing up. So let's hope a buck cruises by and we'll get a shot. So we'll stand by, see what happens. I hope we got that little guy. Had me so friggin' excited. Oh my God. Oh, my hand warmer. When I went to pull my hand out of my pocket, it fell and hit the ground. He stops and he's like, poof, looking. I hit him back though. I hit him far back, like right through the paunch, but it was angling. I caught him as he was going through, but he just knew something was up. And oh my, he's a nice little buck. Nice buck, perfect. Oh my God. I just fell apart. I was just shaking, and my breathing just got out of hand, and he could hear my breathing. He's only 15 yards away. He could hear my, and he's like looking around, where's that coming from? And then all of a sudden he just either caught a little whiff of me or something, but he turned, stopped, let me get drawn, and he dropped over that edge right there. Where's that edge? And I don't think we got the shot. He dropped over the edge, right when he went through that spot, I just put it on him and poof, let him have it, and I heard it just pop right through him. But gosh, what a freaking... Like I said, I know it's not a good hit, but that's a big old broadhead, man. That's a little old deer. Oh my God, that's goddamn hand warmer, and I kept telling myself, you might not do that, want to do that in this little jacket, because I didn't have my right jacket on. But anyways, it happened. I got him. I hit him hard. I mean, but it was back, quartering away. I'm thinking he's hit good, so we'll see. But man, what a freaking train wreck I am. Jesus. I can't turn this kid. Well, it's definitely a paunch guts. Angling forward. Haven't seen any blood yet, so it blew right through him. Oh, this is where it starts. That feeling, that feeling you don't like, but I'm just hoping for the best. Angling forward, it might have got a... I see it. I just don't see how it didn't get his liver, because he was quartering away pretty strong. It's already frozen. It's bright red. That's a good sign. Bright red. Well, found my arrow, and for sure it went through his paunch, but it quartered into him and it hit solid liver, because it wasn't 50 yards and there was just a lot of blood. I went around that little draw there and I heard him get up and blow. He blew up and went, pfft, and he was stumbling. I could hear him stumbling trying to get up the hill there. So he's hurting pretty bad. So we're gonna back out, give it about 6 hours, and then come back in here. So, but he's still alive. But he like I said, he didn't go 100 yards, and he laid down. So that's a good sign. And there was a lot of blood where I left. So we're just gonna give him some time. We'll be back. Well, we gave this buck 6 hours. 7 hours actually, and got on his blood trail, and he went a good, gosh, I don't know, he went, I don't know, 150 yards before he even started bleeding. Pretty good blood, and then petered out. I followed him up this ridge here, and just specks of blood, and then finally I just lost it. And then I could see he's cruising the top of this ridge right here, right behind me. Right here. But I hear some crows up in this canyon. I'm thinking, man, maybe they're already on him. And then I hear some crows over here, so I'm like, oh man, they're just roosting or whatever. And I get right here and I find some blood, so... So that's a good sign, because I know he's probably right in here somewhere. So let's just see what we got in this little draw right here. If anything, he's going to be at the bottom of this draw. He's going to be at the bottom of this draw. That's what they usually do. But he went uphill. Oh, I just found him. He's down the bottom of that draw just like I thought. And you could tell he just rolled down the hill right there somewhere. He was on this trail. And then he's on that trail right there. And then go down here and take a look at him. You can see where he fell down. You can see scuff marks. But look at this guy. God, he's a gorgeous buck. Just a dandy of a buck. Oh, God. Look at that beautiful little guy. When he came through, I knew I hit him through the paunch, but it happens. And I gave him 6 hours. And that's what you gotta do. But look at that beautiful little rack. Just a gorgeous deer. Yeah, you can see where he came out right there and then wiped out and ended up right there. But just a friggin' stud. Oh, Coues deer.